Kids View, a parent's companion. I am Omkar Mani and my team members are Krish Amesur, Aditya Gurnani and Advait Naik. And our project mentor is Dr. Sujata Khedkar. Every day, in 100 small ways, children ask their parents, "Do you hear me? Do you see me? Or do I matter?" These questions often reflect our response. With the increasing needs of a family, the parents have to leave their child with a caretaker or in a daycare. This limits the interaction between the child and the parents during the crucial years, which consequently affects the growth and development of the child. Apart from this, the safety of a child is also a major cause of concern. Considering these problems, we have developed an integrated system which will detect the day-to-day activities a child performs and analyze the emotions of the child performing those activities. After analyzing the data, a report will be generated which will contain all the emotions the child has gone through throughout the day. In recent years, parents have become concerned with ensuring the safety of the children when they are in custody of childcare workers. So the system also keeps a check on the behavioral aspects of the caretaker. These are the basic hardware requirements which are essential for the smooth running of the application. And we are implementing these NN models using the Python libraries. The existing system involves data collection and efforts which are adult based. So we had to build our own dataset. So we captured the images of children while performing these activities of age group 4 to 12 years. The child abuse dataset is also first of its kind, which is precisely designed for abuse detection. For extracting human key points, we have carried out a 2D pose estimation algorithm frame by frame. These key points are then viewed as the features which are fed into the classifier to distinguish various activities. The proposed model is a fully convolutional neural network with two residual depth-wise separable convolutions. These classifies the primary emotions. We developed our own AbuseNet model and also worked with other pre-trained models comparing their findings to those of AbuseNet. We suggested a lightweight CNN to detect whether or not the frame images contain proper or improper behavior. Now, moving on to the implementation part, there are three sections: emotion analysis, activity recognition, and abuse detection. Let us explore each one of them in detail. In abuse detection, first you need to choose the image, which is then passed through a AbuseNet model and it classifies the behavior either as appropriate or inappropriate. The objective of this module is to keep a check on the behavior of a caretaker to prevent inappropriate behavior towards the child and to also protect the child from being a victim of child abuse. Further, you can test on multiple images and get the results. Next module is child activity recognition. The system is trained in such a way that it keeps a continuous watch on the child and record the activities. The model extracts 15 key points from the images, which is an effective way of detecting the 2D pose of a person and developing the skeletons in the picture to identify the activity performed. The third section of work it deals with the emotion recognition of the child. The ability of a child to understand emotions is viewed as an important factor of development of social competence. This is why it is really important what the child goes through during the day. Our system it uses real-time visualization technique and the output of a CNN model it shows a live bar graph which depicts the actual emotions shown on the face. All the emotions the child goes through throughout the day are recorded and these are shown in the form of a pie chart. The support vector machine with two kernels and a random forest classifier are trained on the feature of each activity class. Along with that, we have developed a dense neural network to perform multi-class classification. This table it shows the result of the used model in terms of different parameters. We have also developed our own AbuseNet model. Comparing it with other ImageNet model, it gives an accuracy of 98.2%. For child abuse detection, the obtained training results are depicted in the confusion matrix. Also, for activity recognition, the ROC curves are plotted to test the performance of each method and it indicates that the random forest model it correlates well enough for the activity classification with the highest AUC. Children's well-being it is a result of different processes which are based on the interaction with the external factors. Because children they react to the things which are happening in the surrounding and the environment in which the upbringing takes place it definitely matters. So all the existing system they showcase efforts which are adult based and none of them capture the factors which are crucial for overall development of the child. So this was our collective effort to bring in that change. Also, in the near future, we can create a robot with a motion sensor which will follow and track the children's activities and the emotions at the time of performing a specific activity. This can help us give more accurate results.